My name is Alicia Rawl, and I'll be presenting on growth and development. So the article title is The Effect of Premature Loss of Deciduous Molars on Premolar Eruption. The author is A.L. Posen, DDS, MS. The name of the journal is The Angle Orthodontist. The date of publication is July 1965. The major topic for this article is growth and development. The type of article is a cohort study, and the main purpose of the article is to study the eruption of premolar teeth after the deciduous molars have been prematurely lost. So moving on to the article summary, eruption of the permanent dentition varies according to the child and between sexes. Eruption tables are prepared using averages of a large number of children so that approximations can be made when certain teeth should erupt. So second molars are usually delayed during eruption due to space loss, impaction of a premolar tooth against the mesial roots of the permanent molar, second premolar impacted against the first premolar tooth, an overhanging margin of a mesially placed restoration on a first permanent molar, or an overextended orthodontic band, and it can also be due to unknown reasons. So the study was conducted in Burlington, Ontario, at an orthodontic research center. For this study, complete records of approximately 350 children between the ages 4 and 5 were chosen. The records used included plaster casts and oblique cephalograms taken yearly as near to their birthday as possible. 62 patients, 34 females, and 28 males were selected. So that's 62 patients, 34 of which were females, and 28 of which were males were selected. These had undergone unilateral extraction of deciduous molars. The total number of teeth lost in this group was 102. For these, sufficient space was either available or was kept open through space maintenance and space opening appliances. So tracings were made from the oblique films of the right and left sides, from the year prior to any loss of deciduous molars and every year after until all teeth had erupted. The measurements were recorded by drawing a perpendicular line from the tip of the cusp of the premolar tooth to the occlusal plane. So basically, to explain the tracing. So when the right and left sides of the oblique film was compared, it was observed that the premolar and deciduous molar areas, both in the maxilla and mandible, may be recorded on tracing paper and measured. This would show any differences in eruption of the premolar teeth on the extracted side and the non-extraction side. So the plaster casts were examined and records made of the year the deciduous tooth was lost and the year the premolar tooth erupted. "29 non-extraction patients were also selected, 12 males and 13 females. So 29 non-extraction patients were also selected, 12 of which were males and 13 females. Tracing on oblique films were also done. Similar measurements and comparisons between right and left sides were also made, and no significant variation was noted. The only variations were in the second premolar area. In all of these, the premolar appeared slightly turned and impacted against the mesial roots of the first permanent molar. So based on the findings, delayed eruption of the premolars ages 4 and 5 were observed. The records of 16 deciduous molars prematurely lost came from the files of private offices. These exhibited 100% delayed eruption. And out of these 16, more than half required surgical exposure of the premolar crowns before final eruption of the tooth took place. There are situations where a premolar tooth fails to erupt even though the patient is long past the chronologic eruption age, with adequate space and no overlying bone present. Further investigations need to be made in this area because questions are still being raised why this occurs. So it is important to preserve the deciduous dentition, particularly at the ages of 4, 5, and 6. After the age 5, there is a decrease in delayed premolar teeth eruption due to premature loss of deciduous molars. So basically, after the age of 5, there's a decrease in delayed premolar teeth eruption due to premature loss of deciduous molars. Thus, at age 6, 25% of the premolars exhibited delayed eruption, 50% exhibited hastened eruption. At age 7, a similar pattern is observed. At ages 8, 9, and 10, the majority of premolar teeth exhibited hastened eruption on the extraction side. So it can be concluded that the eruption of premolar teeth is greatly affected by the premature loss of the deciduous molars. Eruption of premolar teeth is delayed in children who have lost deciduous molars prematurely at ages 4 and 5. After the age of 5, there's a gradual decrease in the delay of premolar eruption and a gradual increase in hastened eruption until the age of 8. At ages 8, 9, and 10, premolar eruption due to premature loss of deciduous molars is greatly accelerated. The article, so this is now the assessment of the article. So the article is based on a cohort study. So the article is a cohort study. It's the third level from the base of the evidence pyramid, and it falls on the unfiltered information on the evidence pyramid. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.